Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator Bush Trip Nevada Leg 7 from Hawthorne Airport to Schurz Airport, KHTH to 077. Let's get going. Alright, we want a 304 for 5 minutes 36. That's this way. Got our clock, which we always forget to do. There we go. Already got our flaps up, don't really need it on this plane. Now, I've tried to find a time to do this recording where they're not jackhammering outside, but unfortunately that doesn't seem possible. They're very keen on destroying the road out the front of us here. So my setup here you shouldn't be able to hear it, but if you can, I apologize. Here we are, we're flying over this gigantic army depot, ammunition dump. Really quite spectacular. Heading towards, I haven't read it out, Walker Lake. Departing Hawthorne Airport, head northwest, head northwest and you'll be rewarded with a picturesque view of Walker Lake. It's a watery gem amid the arid land, and on its southwestern shore you'll find a quaint seaside town that shares its name. Will we now? Southwestern, huh? In probably 5 minutes or so. I think we're probably high enough. We can trim down a bit. Try and get our speed and height under control. Okay, speed's a bit much. Let's power down a bit. Where's this town then? All the way over on the other side there, the other side of the lake, I think, is Walker. Walker, Nevada town. Alright, we need to trim back up a bit. That's slightly better. Speed's a bit better, but we'll power down ever so slightly. Which means we'll need to trim back up a little bit more. And we should be where we want to be, roughly-ish. Enjoying this beautiful lake. Goodbye. Ammunition dump, army depot, or you, Hawthorne. Goodbye, Hawthorne. Again, not so convinced. It looks more like something that aliens would use to navigate, so I'm on to you. I'm on to you, Nevada. I know you're just pretending that that's an army base. And we all know it's the aliens. Hey, yes, here's this little town. Hello, are you Walker? Do you happen to know the way to Albuquerque? Why is there a road up that hill there? Where would that go? It would go nowhere. That would go nowhere. That's some kind of hidden military installation. I know my secret military installations when I don't see them. Let's see, we've got about a minute and a half to go before the next turn, which was, you know, Walker Town here, so that looks about right. What a beautiful lake. Oh, it's so beautiful. Wow, Walker. You've got some, as always around here, some kind of mine slash quarry slash industry of some sort. And then, yeah, quite a tiny little town on the lake here. Just, you know, enjoying life. Doing its thing. Highway going through it. Classic. Classic little town. Alright, well we're basically over the town now. That seemed to be where it wanted me to turn. And we're about 10 seconds away from the actual time. So let's turn to 3:53 for 6 minutes 13. Because why not? What else have we got to do with our day, huh? Meanwhile, clicking over to the other screen has caused a rapid dive, as it always does. We don't know why. Walker River opening. Track with the shoreline, heading north over the water to find the mouth of Walker River, feeding the lake. Alright, well, I'm sure it's over there somewhere, in 6 minutes or so. What are we? 3:53. 3:53. Bye, Walker. Thanks for having us. Splendid. Splendid, I say. Where's this river opening then? We've done 1 minute 30 of 6 minutes 13. I mean, I see a bit of water in the plain there, and just where the actual opening is, it looks like it might be directly in front of us, so we're doing alright. Direction-wise. Very peaceful out here right now, isn't it? What time is it local time? 9 AM according to the in-game simulation. Nice calm little morning. We've got ourselves up and into our plane and onto our leg here. Nice little calm jaunt over the lake here. What a privilege. What a privilege. Aren't we lucky? Oh look, there's the alien pyramid again. I forgot about that. Following the road along the edge of the lake. Vaguely heading in the wrong direction here. There we go. Let's get ourselves back pointed towards where possibly this river is. Which we should arrive in about 3 minutes. Where's this opening then? Is that it? I mean, there's some squiggles and some darker patches. I guess that's the river. I'm not seeing an opening over to the right at all. So definitely what's in front of us is hopefully this river. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but that is the jackhammering starting up again. I can't hear it with my headphones, but I can feel it through the controller because the controller is on the desk. Let's move our hands away from that. That's, my God, that just shakes the entire building. Seismologists must love council workers. Yeah, well, this definitely looks like the opening of a river. We're about a minute from my timing, although we are possibly going a little bit faster than what the timings would suggest for us. So we'll turn once we're above the river opening. Going on there, there's a sort of, see, to me this is the river, but the algorithm has put it through here. What are you doing, you foolish algorithm? You're in cahoots with the aliens. Alright, now we're a bit early, so let's just start turning anyway. 3:22 for 5 minutes 37. It's the final segment on this leg. Another quick, what's that, 2 legs, 3 legs, 3 segments. What was it? 3:22. Here we go. Shures Airport. As Walker River moves inland to the northwest, it curls like a ribbon towards the town of Shures. Don't know if I'm saying that right. Its flow runs parallel to the highway, and a runway on the east side of the road marks your landing spot for this leg of the trip. And I'm looking at the picture and I can see the highway, and I thought that was the runway, but it ain't. What? Where's the runway? There ain't no fucking runway. What you talking about, picture? I mean, there's a couple of what looks like dirt roads. One of them slightly thicker than the other. Perhaps that's meant to be the runway? I guess we'll find out when we're a bit closer. So, as it runs parallel to the highway, which will be a bit further on the river, parallel to the highway, we should see the airport. And it looks to me on the VFR map that it's pretty much at the base of these hills up here, so we'd sort of put it in this area-ish. Let's head that way, see if we can find it. Ain't a runway. That ain't even, don't call it an airport, there's not even a runway. It's just a road. Just a dirt track that doesn't look any different from the dirt tracks around it. Let's hope when I get there it looks a little bit better in game than it does in the picture. A little bit more obvious. Could be about 3.5 minutes away, so again, that's probably in this ballpark here. I've lost the road basically. Is that it over there? Okay, the road goes basically to the base of the hills there. Again, so looking at the VFR map and the picture, I would almost suggest actually we need to be heading over here somewhere. But our 322 direction is taking us away from the hill. Could actually be around the corner slightly. Let's see if we can see anything that makes sense. River's now parallel to... And where's the town? Is this the town over here? We've got a crop marking, crop circle alien landing radar thing here, so there must be civilization nearby. Okay, well, okay, this whole thing must be kind of the town. I must be heading about here then. Okay, is that 2 minutes away? Could be, could be. Suddenly we're going a bit slower than we were. We've hit a wind, a crosswind or something. A headwind is the word I was looking for, but crosswind came out, you know. That's what happens with 20 years of drinking alcohol. You start losing the ability to speak. The wrong words come out and you don't care. Okay, now there's a split from the highway at the airport, so I think, looking at this picture, the runway's here. There's a little set of houses there, and then a split off to an exit, I guess, for the highway, and then another set of houses here. So this apparently is the runway, which, I mean, yeah, it's basically the same size as one of these little dirt tracks. But we'll give it a go. Unless, I mean, no, I was going to say unless this is the runway and these are taxiways. I wouldn't really call that a runway though. Alright, well, we've basically arrived. That's definitely what I see on the picture, so do I land in between those white lines or am I landing on those white lines? Get our flaps down. Yeah, I think this is the runway. It's very, very thin. And quite odd, if you ask me, calling this an airport. Sures. I guess it's fairly wide-ish. Kinda, not really. Probably just in disrepair and listed on the maps for this game to use, but not particularly, Anyway, coming in way too low, so we need to give ourselves a bit of speed. Need to straighten ourselves up a little bit. There we go, that's looking a bit better. I'm just going to land on this part of it anyway. Let's hope it's the runway. Kind of a bit odd if you ask me. Just, I mean, we're there. We're basically there. You call this a runway? This is outrageous. Oh, we're gonna hit pretty hard. There we go. There we go. Well, we're in amongst all the bushes and the flowers and the rabbits. Is this the runway? No. There you go. Not the runway. What is the runway then? Was it this thing to the side maybe? Let's, does that look like a runway more than... Maybe it does, in which case it was off, basically off the picture that they gave me. I guess that sort of looks a little bit more like it might have been a runway. Let's see if it registers here. It does! That was the runway apparently. Oh, well, there you go. This picture, too. This is not the same picture. My picture was straight above that basically cut off there. So it should have kept that thing there. That does look more like a runway, although even then, not really. Done. Leg 7, Nevada. Landed on a bunch of bushes, but it got us there in the end. I hope you enjoyed that. Catch you next time. Au revoir. Goodbye.